All right, guys, nice work here at the flagship event, the 3,000 meter here at the Victoria Track Classic.
Yeah, thanks. A lot of fun out there.
Thanks, Chris. I'm happy to hear it was the flagship event. I didn't know we were that special.
Yeah, is that because we were in it? Or
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It is a beautiful race. They didn't say it was the running that was beautiful.
There you go.
Yeah, it was a beautiful race. It's a nice work. Swirling wind, little headwind in the last 70 meters. How did that affect your race?
You can put the microphone on him. He took all the wind.
Chris, it wasn't just the last 70 meters. It was the whole way. We had the wind blocked by our pacer, Will Laird. He went to like 1100 in, but then as soon as he pulled off, I wasn't ready to slow down. I actually felt a lot better than I thought I would. So I just kept cranking it out. I was kind of hoping my teammate Christian would also hang on for a good time, run a PB, but I knew this guy was going to be coming behind the whole time. Oh, sorry, I got some sweat in my eye. Oh.
That's your second race of the day. So how did the first one go?
Good. It was really good, yeah. It's really good to get a win. I've raced a lot of 15s this year. Kind of had a whole bulk of races from not so good to pretty good, and this is one that kind of fits into the better end. It's always good to get a win. The time wasn't, I'm not super happy with the time, but it's just getting a win. You can't really complain about that, so
yeah.
I'm happy.
The conditions are the conditions. So you sat on Tyler there. Was that the plan, and was that in agreement before the race started?
Well, I don't know if it was an agreement, but I think we both knew that that's what I was going to do. When you're coming back on a double race, it's that's kind of what you want. You want to be able to sit in there. Yeah.
You know what's going to happen. It's a 5K guy against a 1,500 guy who's closing his last 400 of a race faster than I can do a fresh last 400.
So were your legs fresh after Jerome? Did you turn it around pretty good?
You know what? I had a really good turnaround. I was did a 4-mile shakeout yesterday, and then saw 2 200s on the track. That's what I usually do for a pre-race, and it felt surprisingly good. Jogging took a while to get into it, but the 2s on the track I felt amazing, which is kind of you don't usually expect that. So I was coming in feeling pretty good.
Yeah, I felt okay, better than I expected. I think if anything, I ran a 15 at the Jerome as well, but that's a little bit quicker than my usual. So I feel like I ran the kick out of my own legs, but that didn't make a difference because I came here and I figured I'll just try to run the kick out of everybody's legs. So, yeah.
Well, you did that except for one guy, but that was the plan, right?
Yeah.
So what's next for both of you?
Most likely just nationals in 2 weeks' time. Maybe looking at getting another 15. I feel like I got some more in these legs. I can run a PB. I've been really looking for that all year. I don't feel like I've gotten into the perfect race for it. So maybe another one. There's a meet in LA next weekend, but it's a quick turnaround, and obviously I did a lot this weekend. So I might look for a race after nationals, but most likely just 2 weeks nationals.
Another 15, so you get in the A or the B there in Sound Running?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I hope I would get in the A. My time might put me in there, but I'm running under Andy Powell right now, and Andy's got a lot of connections, so he could maybe get me in that heat, but who knows? Tough to say.
Did you hear that, Andy?
Yeah.
Just nationals for me. I'm going to call it there. I've had a pretty difficult season. I just finished school and I started, jumped right into full-time work, where I was kind of hoping to hang out and train a bit this summer, but I had an opportunity and I had bills, so I had to hop right into that. So really, I'm looking forward not just to running the 5 at nationals, but also to building up for cross country and trying to get into a better routine around work. I've had some difficulties there, so I think that's actually honestly one of the first things on my mind is figuring out a good routine so that I can come back stronger for the winter and then next summer.
How's your new coach, CJ?
Oh, he's fantastic. I mean, you should know he's not entirely new for me. He was there for my first few years at UBC, and there wasn't any wrong decision with where I was gonna stay in Vancouver, but who was gonna be my coach. But it was more so the people around me. I felt that I'd kind of graduated at the moment from the UBC group that I was with to a bunch of post-collegiate UBC guys that I already knew. So training with Christian Gravel, Thomas Broach, John Gay, Chris Taylor. So a lot of guys who just kind of moved up there, and then it's no wrong decision when you're in Vancouver. So CJ has been fantastic as usual. Steve was also great. Like, it's just a great place to train.
You bet. Well, thank you for this, gentlemen, and good luck with Nationals coming up.
Appreciate it. Thank
Thanks,
you.
Chris.